Just wait for it to load. We should be coming on.
Yeah. We're on.
Alright everyone, so welcome to DTBTV. We were too busy at the start, obviously. Congratulations to the two people that won a pair of tickets for the main stand and the Kenny stand for Sunday's game next week, which is great. So well done to them.
Well done.
Great first half, really, as in terms of entertainment wise. If you know, the last game was absolutely terrible, wasn't it? It was so boring, the last game. Great goal for their second goal. In a way, Keller probably should have saved it, even though it was up probably past him before he could move. But
it was like a rocket,
it was a rocket of a shot. So it's touch and go whether or not it was in. Even from Anfield, Liverpool, George. Even though you're a Malta, so well done, mate. Yeah, so very impressed with the response to being 2-0 down. And Tshimika's got better after having a bit of a nightmare half an hour. Good little layoff from Mane's goal. Salah's back heel was brilliant. And yeah, what do you reckon?
Yeah, just that was it really. It says itself, doesn't it? It's been an exciting game. I think it'll be exciting to see the likes of Robbo come on for a few minutes and probably Van Dijk the second half. Obviously, you'll probably change a lot of the players in this half time.
Got to see Verge, haven't we?
Yeah, got to see
20
Verge.
minutes.
But I was just looking at the comments and Abby looked class. Yeah, I'm not as big as fan, so I don't.
To be honest with you, I watched a lot of him when he was playing for Leipzig. And he was unbelievable.
Yeah,
some of the goals, of the goals he scored. Remember that goal he scored for Liverpool as well for Chelsea, wasn't it?
Yeah, Chelsea that game season.
He's got it in his locker. What it is probably Craig's probably a little bit like me, get frustrated with players that always sort of like get your hopes up and then let you down. But there's a player in there, and if we can get, I think I tipped him for Player of the Year last year, didn't I?
Yeah.
And he just never played enough. But if he can play regular now, if you think about it, everybody's screaming out for signings, isn't there? But if we can get a fit Naby Keita, that's like a new signing, because he was never playing. And everybody, I said to Craig, you know when we went 2-0 down, I said, watch everybody go to pot now, everybody demanding signings. And we were actually naming the players that ain't in that squad, weren't we? Mm-hmm. So you got Alisson, this is by the way quite impressive, Alisson, Robertson, Van Dijk, not playing in the 11, Thiago, Henderson, Firmino,
Jota.
Yeah,
I was supposed to think there was more, wasn't it?
Curtis Jones.
Yeah, there's loads.
There's loads. Honestly, we're
Gomez, another one.
Do you know what? We're always screaming for signings as because it is deflating when you see other people spending money But I remember last time we went through this crisis of signing players, we won the league, didn't we? We haven't only signed one player, didn't we?
Oh, do you know what gets me the other day? I put on, I think it was the admin chat that we have, the admins and stuff, and it was about Lautaro Martinez. We need to go for him, and then now Arsenal are going for him. He's only 23, but he's a striker and that, and obviously
it's like that one in the one in Brazil who's playing for that I put on. I don't know his name now, but look, we will sign somebody. I know we will, because we haven't shifted all them players out to weaken our squad even more. That would just be stupid. I think we'll sign one more. I said two, but I just think unless Origi goes, if we get rid of Origi, we'll bring in probably somebody from South America, a striker like that. We won't buy anyone from England. They're too expensive.
Anyway, back to the game, because we're just going on about signings again now. So, what's everyone think of the game now? I think we've been doing.
Any more comments? That's probably why.
Let's have a look. Does it come up? No, if there is any.
Yeah, there is.
Always the.
Great back heel from Mo to set up a minion. Canate's long range passing to me to remind me of Van Dijk. Totally agree. Do we really need any players? What's up, mate? Alright, Quinton, you're right, mate. Yeah, exactly. Others are buying, that's it. So,
and to be honest though, it's not even like the others are buying, because City haven't bought Kane yet, they haven't bought Grealish, they haven't bought anyone really. When you look at it, when you look at the teams around us, it's only United who've spent big money at the minute, and Arsenal
are pushing it.
Yeah, but the teams around.
Yeah, but Arsenal have to spend. They're sitting in ninth. They're not even in Europe for the first time in how long? So Arsenal have to spend. With regards to this is why we're talking about signings, because we're evaluating that game, and we were saying, whether we need anybody, and I don't honestly. Right, if you go back to pre-season last year, was you confident we were going to win the league with the squad we had? Because I was. Until we got them injuries. So if Virgil comes on now for 20 minutes and him and Konate look like an absolute, I reckon it will be there. People keep saying it'll be Matip and Van Dijk, or Gomez and Van Dijk. I don't think it will. There's no way we bought Canate for him to be on the bench. No way.
You could always. I know he won't
Rotate
change
him.
the formation, but he could change the formation and just stick with 3 defenders.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that today.
I've obviously sent him Robbo pushing a bit further forward, but more as wing back, so they can still
3-5-2.
Yeah,
Could do a 3-5-2. Yeah, he could play wing backs and 3 centre halves. He could play Matip. Yeah, but again, Klopp's never played that. No. He's always done 4-3-3.
No, but you could have a 3-4-3.
You could have a 3-4. Yeah, you could have 3-4-3.
There's no stopping 3. You could have obviously have 3 in defence with either Matip or Gomez, and then.
You can remember that formation he played against Man City? What was it? 4-2-4.
Yeah.
When he played Firmino, Jota, Mane, Salah.
That's what I mean. He can change formation. There's nothing stopping it. Where if you've got 3 decent centre backs and the likes of Trent and Robbo, if you remember, Robbo was playing left midfield for Scotland. That's his position he plays for Scotland.
Yeah. I mean,
there's chances he can play.
If you think about it, that team that's out there now is a good side. With that team, them players, we're talking about starters that are not playing, innit? Starters. So, Robertson will come straight in, Alisson will come straight in, Thiago will come straight in, Fabinho will come straight in. You'd have to say Jota should really start ahead of Bobby, really, if you think about it. In terms of form, if you're saying form, it's got to be Mane, Jota, and. But see, Firmino turns up in the big games, doesn't it? That's the thing.
No, it's going to be exciting to see. Oh, why has it gone off then? Sorry, there we go. It's going to be exciting to see, obviously, how Bobby plays with fans in the ground next season.
That's what I mean. He raises to big games. So yeah, do you know what? It was nice to see a quality first half there, some good football, some good passing, moving. I like the look of the link up between Keita and United bought because they needed some blood. Yeah, well that's true. And not just that, I think if Pogba goes, which looks like it's going to happen, I think Man United are taking 1 step forward and another 1 back, because I watched a lot of United games last season because I always watch them in case they get beat. A bit like they watch us in case we get beat. And Pogba was normally the one that was sort of, pinging the passes and scoring the important goals for them. So if I think they lose, they won't worry about Man United. No. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's attacking.
As much as you're thinking as well, though, it's like the Sancho, he's a good player. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but he could come here and not take to the Premier League straight away. He's been playing in Germany for how long? And then you look at their attack, they've got too many in the same,
They didn't need to sign Sancho. I don't know why they signed him. They needed a centre midfield because Fred and McTominay are not good enough. No. This was getting said on the radio the other day. We were talking about this. If they lose Pogba, who the fuck have they got in the centre midfield? No. Because Fred's not good enough. McTominay's not good enough. He's all right, but he's not great. And then if they lose, it's all right. They've got all these right attacking players. I won't worry about Man United. I'll tell you why. I said this to Craig last season. Look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when he's on the touchline. He just sits there. He don't get up, he don't organise it. He only gets up when they score, scratches his head, sits back down again. He is, and he signed a new deal, by the way.
Yeah.
So he's at the wheel for another 3 years. We're happy with that. So Chelsea, I'd worry more about them.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Because they've got a hell of a side, and Tommy's Tuchel.
Obviously, there's the talks about them going for Haaland, but Haaland come out and said something, did he? Like, how much are they looking at?
It's a lot of money. No, he said it's a lot.
To one player.
Yeah. He's got a lot. I like Haaland. He's got a lot of wit about him. I'd love him at Liverpool. Yeah. Imagine, God, if we got him.
But next season, if obviously don't sell him this season, it's literally going to be if someone pays 63 million for him, because that's a buyout clause.
I mean,
they can open talks. So regardless,
why are we spending that now?
If a team offers 100 million and someone's already activated buyout clause, he wants to go to that team who activated buyout clause. He can go to them for 63 million. So there's no way that a player won't want to play under Klopp. Yeah. If he goes to him and goes,
do you know what I find suspicious? Do you know what I find really, really weird? I think that it hasn't come out in the public yet, but I think that Klopp might have not be able to buy any Dortmund players. Why has he not signed one player from Dortmund since he's been available? Yeah. Even that fucking what was his name? When we had no centre halves, the big. Not Hummels, that lad that played for Arsenal.
Yeah, I know you're on about.
He hasn't gone back in for any play. He never goes back in for any Liverpool players that he's had before. Like Danny Ings was rumoured, or I just find it weird how he doesn't even. He doesn't. It's like he promised Dortmund.
2-2 the score is up to now.
What's the score? Been to the gym, right, Chris? We went 2-0 down after a shocking mistake stupid foul by Deshimikas. They scored from the free kick, and then they scored a worldie of a goal to go 2-0 up. Then we sort of woke up a bit, got one back with Sadio Mane, little tap in, and then same again, little good move, back heel from Salah, and a great finish from Take. So it's 2-2 at the moment. Take Minamino and Sadio Mane, but we've got some good players on the bench. Hopefully we'll see Virgil.
It's getting close to the kick-off time.
Yeah, so that's it. That's the half time. We'll see you at full time.
Yeah.
See you later. You'll
See
have
you
one
soon.
home.